Hello, hi, Namaskar, Vanakkam. I hope all of you all are doing what it takes to be safe and taking all the precautions that you need to take at a time like this. At a time like this, which is going to be a unique, historic phase in all our lives. One thing is for sure, the world would have completely changed when we emerge on the other side from this. And we need to prepare for that. There is lots of information coming in from the social media, from messages on WhatsApp, from friends, from relatives, from concerned people. A lot of things that we need to be concerned about. A lot of things that are rumors and a lot of blessings and prayers. It's but obvious that all of us are going to be overwhelmed with all this information. And that's also happening to a certain extent. So let's just clear our heads and look at certain facts. There is a virus. The world is reeling under the effects of this virus. It started from China. It's anybody's guess how well China is doing today, or how many actual cases are there in the world, and how many of them continue to be infected and unknown, and how many of them will perish from that infection. But these are facts that we know. We also know that there are a number of people who are going beyond their call of duty to keep us all safe. This also is a fact. Doctors, nurses, medical practitioners, the municipality, the police, the army, the people who are your daily wage earners, the bus drivers, the tram and the train drivers and maintenance crew, people who have no need to be heroes are going to be unsung heroes, but they continue to do their jobs as best as they can, taking a lot of risk. Today is a day you might want to appreciate that. Of course, it goes without saying that we need to do our bit as well by staying at home. And one look outside the window, if you're in India today, will tell you how everybody is adhering to what our Honorable Prime Minister has requested all of us to do. There will be people who will make fun of us, who will make a joke of all the precautions that is being taken and being advised by the government and our Prime Minister. But we can do very little about people like them. We just hope that they are safe as well, despite the misinformation they are spreading. But the truth of the matter is, this virus cannot spread unless people choose to spread it. And today, by staying indoors, by not traveling in public transport, by not coming in contact with metals and pens and lifts and car steering wheels and glasses and all surfaces that this virus is capable of surviving in for more than 14 hours, I believe 12 hours, we're actually breaking the chain. So all those of you who expect that tomorrow there will be a miracle, everything will be solved, and the number of cases will dramatically come down, you know you're wrong. The cases will go up because people have been infected in the last 10 days and people with symptoms will start cropping up. So maybe this 300 number that we are in approximately today will become 600 or 900 or even 1,000. But what jump it requires to go from 1,000 to 3,000, maybe that is what we'll stop by isolating ourselves completely today. This self-imposed curfew is hailed by all known medical professionals around the world as an important step, and it's fantastic to see the whole country adhere by it. Well done. We truly deserve a pat on the back. Most importantly, we as a nation are being observed by the world over. Like I said in the beginning of this video, the world would have completely changed when we emerge on the other side of it. But people are waiting to see what we as a nation are collectively capable of doing. Maybe, as some critics say, this one day of self-quarantine or clapping for our heroes in the evening today may not change much of a stuff. But if we do it, then we can show this world what 1.3 billion minds, when thinking alike, is capable of doing. We need to show the world that India is capable of making a dramatic change collectively. Maybe that will usher in a great future for all of us when we get over this. So for that very reason, in our own special way, let's thank the people tonight like our Prime Minister has asked us to do. Let's make that difference. Let's show the world India is capable of collectively thinking, and who knows, maybe we will provide the much needed treatment and course of action for the world against this virus. Please be safe, stay healthy, and be appreciative. Jai Hind.
Hi everyone, this is 5th day of quarantine for Nandan Maniratnam. He has no symptoms, but he's kept himself inside the house, and I'm allowed to see him only from behind a glass door. This is the 5th day. Nandan, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I came on Wednesday, and today is Sunday, during the day of the curfew. So I've been here, just in this space, the bedroom there, for 5 days. Now this is the 5th day. I haven't been out. I haven't even, people have been thinking, if someone has come into the room, I've left the room and gone to another room. And then, yeah. So, now, going to play.
How long are you planning to stay like this, Nandan?
For 9 more days.
9 more days.
2 weeks, so 14 days.
Yeah.
So it's only this Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday is when I'll come out.
Okay. You think others should do it also, even if they don't have any symptoms?
If anyone came in the last 2 weeks to India, they have a legal obligation to do it. Yeah. They come in on the bond that they will go into home quarantine. So it's boring, but you know what? I came from England where it was much worse, so I would much rather stay and watch Netflix for 2 weeks. I think everyone will be fine.
Okay. Thanks, Nandan. I hope everybody is like you.
Like, share and subscribe to Galata.